So, what can you tell me about this initiative that the city has launched with Iowa State University Extension and Outreach?
Sure, as a part of a comprehensive idea, what we're trying to do is look at the Central Avenue corridor from a redevelopment standpoint. Almost think of it as if you're reimagining the corridor. So this is the beginning of a comprehensive community business engagement along the Central Avenue corridor for the purposes of looking at how we can begin to change some of the perceptions about the corridor specifically.
Perceptions such as.
Any negative perceptions that people may have about the corridor, a lot of it is something that has dealt with crime and different issues of that nature. I think what we're going to try to do is begin to do a laser focus on the corridor very specifically, trying to figure out how we can reimagine that and look at things from infrastructure. So you look at streetscape, look at building facades, and then look at how we can address maybe some of the vacant storefronts very specifically so that we can bring in some entrepreneurs. We can look at bringing in other new businesses, and even those businesses that are there, how can we assist them to expand or to stay in the same location.
So, there are particular incentives then that would accompany this initiative in terms of facade improvements or.
Yeah, well, essentially what it is so we already offer a facade program. So it's an opportunity for us to continue that. But also we're trying to start something a little bit differently from a business perspective, looking at micro lending as a way to maybe help that small space that you might have. It may be 600 square feet, could be 800 square feet. This is an opportunity for that small entrepreneur, that entrepreneur who wants to come in and try something new into a space on this corridor. We're going to see if we can find a way in which we could help that individual or individuals start their business on the corridor. It could be anything from pop-up shops as well. So we're looking at trying to do a variety of things on the corridor that's a little bit different than we've done before. Now, once the Southwest Arterial course is up and operational, that's going to take about 600 plus trucks a day off of the corridor itself. And so that gives the city an opportunity to reimagine it in a different way. So changing the traffic pattern potentially, slowing traffic down, making it more pedestrian friendly, and gives us an opportunity to look at the streetscape in a different way as well. So we can start saying, hey, the Cobra style lighting that's there, maybe we put something back that's much more inviting. We add tree swells, we add flower baskets, we add different kinds of signage, we add a variety of other things along the street that makes it a much more palatable place to walk into for people to be.
Okay. How does this kind of dovetail, or how would this fit in with, for example, the GDDC's recent campaign where they talked about a focus on the north end?
Yeah, those kinds of programs, even with what Main Street has done, we're trying to augment that type of program. So all those programs focus on specific things, specific areas, and what we're trying to do is kind of fill in the gaps a little bit where there could be an opportunity for us. And I think what we're doing here in this particular instance is we're trying to look at infrastructure, combining it with rehabilitation of existing facilities, buildings, and then also getting into a little more of the community engagement as well as the business engagement, having a conversation with people about what they want to see on the corridor, what can be sustained on the corridor, and figure out how we can design and develop programs that would help match that up.